These are the materials needed for today's lesson. First, I have a piece of paper. It can be any kind of paper. I've chosen to use my visual journal. I also need a pencil. It needs to be sharpened and it needs a good eraser in case we make mistakes. I also need something to draw. For this, I've chosen scissors. The unit we're about to start is called Is Home Where the Heart Is? In this unit, we're going to be talking about what home is, what it means to us, and what it means to other people. To start off the unit, we're going to be doing a project based off of Claude Monet. Claude Monet was a French Impressionist painter. One of the things he is famous for is his water lily series. In this series of paintings, he studied his water lily pond, which was part of his garden. As you can see from these examples, he used a lot of variety in his paintings. He experimented with colors, light and dark, angles, horizontal versus vertical, and more. To start off our unit about home, I thought it would be fun to create our own series. Of course, we won't make 250 paintings like Monet did. We'll stick to just 3, but we'll try to use as much variety as he did. This variety can be in materials, angle, or anything else you can think of. So make sure that you pick an area in your house that can have this kind of variety to it. So the first part of doing our Monet project is doing a contour drawing of our favorite place in our house. So for mine, I chose where I keep my books, underneath my side table, and I sat by myself quietly and just looked at my favorite place for a while, and then got out a piece of paper in this little book and drew it out the best that I could with as many details as possible. So what is contour line drawing? That's a great question. Contour line drawing is very similar to coloring pages in that you're just getting the basic outlines of everything. Now you don't really add in like texture or shading or anything like that. As you can see in this peacock drawing, you can tell it has feathers, but you don't see the texture of the feathers because the artist simply chose to do an indented pattern to show that they were feathers. Contour line drawing is a form of drawing that is most commonly seen in sketchbooks. It is a technique that is sometimes used by famous artists like Henri Matisse. Matisse was a French artist mostly known for his paintings, but he also has some contour line drawings like these. As you can see, he does not shade or add texture, he simply draws the outlines of the shapes that he is seeing. He also keeps his lines very smooth and steady, which is an important part of contour line drawing. It is supposed to look smooth, not sketchy. Now that we're done learning about contour drawing, we're going to learn how to do it. So I found a pair of scissors in my backpack, and that's what I'm going to use to draw. Now, what's important to keep in mind when you're doing observational drawings is you want to draw what you're actually looking at, not what you're picturing scissors to look like. So just look very carefully at the shapes that you're seeing and make sure you're seeing it from the same angle, because if I go like this, then it looks different. So I want to make sure that I sit in around the same position and just draw exactly what I'm seeing. You just need to go very slowly and make sure that you're paying careful attention to what you're drawing. And you want to try and lift your pencil up as little as possible, because that will give us the smooth, not sketchy look that we're searching for. As I'm drawing, I'm making sure that I'm not drawing the shadows underneath or next to the scissors, because that's not part of contour line drawing. And see, I'm taking into account everything I'm seeing because I drew this part of the scissor because I can see both layers that are on it. And there we have a drawing of a pair of scissors. And just remember to look back and forth between your paper. You don't want to draw blindly, but you don't want to just be looking at your paper the whole time. And that's all you have to do. And now it's your turn to try. So take out a pencil, a piece of paper, and something to draw. Your object can be anything you want, but you might want to keep it on the simpler side for your first attempt at contour line drawing. Good luck, thank you for watching, and remember to keep your lines smooth, not sketchy.